Okay, welcome to today's class. My name is Adetunji Oluwatosin, and this is MSciClinic Academy Graphics Design and Video Editing class. Thank you for joining today's class. I can see only two members, Shariwa and Emmanuel. Welcome. Welcome to today's class. So what I want
Thank you
to tell
very
you
much.
is that this course is going to be a very interesting and engaging course. And please can you mute your mic? This course is going to be a very interactive and engaging course. So expect questions and expect to learn a lot from this course. So in today's session, we're going to cover the introduction to graphics design. We're going to discuss what graphics design is, the importance of graphics design. We're going to talk about the app we're going to use today, which is Canva. So if you don't have it on your phone, you can go ahead and download it now. You can start downloading it now. We're going to also talk about the principles of graphics design. Okay, so when you are registering for this course, you add two options. You add graphics design and video editing, and we also add animation. So, and a lot of you guys already stated your expectations about graphics design, about this course and what you're going to gain from this course. But when you obviously stated your expectation, you would have known what graphics design is all about, or you have an idea of what graphics design is all about. So I want to ask a question, just put it out there that do you have, or what do you think graphic design is? Can anyone tell me what they think graphic design is? I'm going to call names if nobody, you can signify. Emmanuel, David, do you have an idea of what graphic design is?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I think graphic design basically is a method of expressing one's thoughts via images and combination of colors.
Thank you very much. That's an idea of what graphic design is. So, as he has said, it's a way of using text and images and color to express a particular information. Please, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, thank you very much for that definition, Mr. Emmanuel. So graphic design is a creative discipline that involves the visual communication of ideas, messages, and informations through text, like you have said, images and colors. So it's a visual representation of a particular idea. So if you have sorry, please, can you mute your mic, whatever that is? So if you have a program that you want to put out and you want people to know about a particular program, like how you guys found out about MSciClinic's Academy's course, which is video editing and graphics design. We put out a graphics that you are able to fill out, or MSciClinic Academy is running a course on graphics design. That was a visual way of communicating that this information is out there. So graphics design is a creative discipline. It's a discipline that helps us to show visual representation of our ideas or our thoughts. And graphics design is seen in everything. It's seen everywhere. It's seen in logos. It's seen in bank logos, signposts, restaurant signboards, billboards, book covers, identity cards, and different other things. So, Mr. Ifeoluwa, can you mention Ifeoluwa, can you where you can signify that this is also a graphic or a design.
I'm giving examples. Hello, ma.
Hello.
Yes, ma. Can you hear me, ma?
Example. Yes, I can hear you
I
now.
said yes, birthday card.
Yes, birthday card, invitation cards. So let me move on to the next. Now, why is graphics design important? Graphics design is important for effective communication. As Mr. Emmanuel has said, it is used to express information. And if you want to express that information, graphics design is a great way to send out information or show information in a simple and clear form. It is used for brand recognition, especially logos. When a particular brand or a particular company brings out a product, for their customers or consumers to easily recognize them, that, oh, it's these people that brought out this product. They use their logo and their design to know them. Then for emotional connection, good graphics evokes emotional emotions, and engaging the audience and creating a long-lasting impression. When you see a good design and you're trying to replicate your own, you obviously remember that, oh, this design is good and I want to learn how to make designs based on that. Most of you came to this course because you've seen one or two great designs and you know that you have the capacity to also create those kind of designs. So graphic design is also important for professionalism, for your brand to be tagged as or a professional brand. It has to have good designs. Most brands always look for graphic designers out there because they themselves cannot create professional type of designs. So graphic design is important for professionalism. It's also important for storytelling. There are some designs that you see that they will have minimal text, but once you see the image, you can just picture and get the story of what this design is trying to convey. So graphic designs can tell stories and can make information more relatable and memorable. Also, graphic design is important for digital presence. I hope everybody can hear me and can see my screen.
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes,
Graphic
yes, but
design.
you have to be a little bit audible.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I was talking about the importance of graphic design, and I've already stated that graphic design is important for effective communication. It is important for brand recognition. It is important to evoke emotional connection. It is important for clarity and simplicity, especially when you are trying to explain something that is complex. You can use designs to simplify that complex information. Graphic design is also important for professionalism. It's important for storytelling and digital presence. You notice that most brands, most companies use graphics to share information because it's a good way or a good mode to put out their digital presence or to like show forth their work or what they are doing or what they are producing. So most companies use graphics design to do that. Graphic design is also important for inspiration and creativity. As I said earlier, it is based on what you've seen other people do that inspires you to also want to learn how to create graphic designs. Then graphic design is important for cultural significance. It's a good way to show things that has happened in the past culturally, or things that artworks that we see culturally. So graphic design is a good way to reflect on cultural trends and things that have happened in the past, stories that have happened in the past. And graphic design is also important because it has an economic impact. Its good designs can drive business success and increase sales. Most of the promos and sales that many businesses have gotten is based on good graphics. That's why many companies these days are looking for graphic designers. So the market for graphic designers is large, like it never ends because everybody is always looking for graphic designers. And it's even good if you own your own company, you can create your graphics, you can do what you need to do, and you make your money. Hello, Omoba, please mute your mic. Thank you very much. So there are many graphics design apps and softwares out there. Many graphic design apps and softwares. I know that most of you would have heard of Photoshop. Photoshop is the most popular graphic design app, and almost all professionals know how to use Photoshop. There is Sketch, there's Figma, Canva, GIMP, CorelDRAW, Affinity Designer, Inkscape, Blender, Autodesk Graphics, Pixar, Twitter, Pixlab, Microsoft Paint. So there are different other applications and softwares that are out there, but for this class and for this course, we're going to be using Canva. And I also mentioned earlier that you guys should download Canva if you do not have Canva on your system or if you do not have Canva on your phone, because we are going to be navigating through the app in this class. I'm going to be teaching you some of the tools and I'm just going to navigate you around the app and so that you can know the interface of Canva. So please, if you don't have Canva on your device, please start downloading it now. But there are many other applications that are used out there. But I would say that the most simple graphic design application, which is available on both mobile device and Windows or Mac, that I have come across is Canva. And even professionals use Canva. I use Canva. Many other professionals that I know use Canva. So if someone comes at you and say, oh, you're using Canva, Canva is not a good app, Canva is for amateurs. No, Canva is a very easy app to use. And even if it's beginner friendly and user friendly. So we're going to dive into Canva. So what is Canva? We know that Canva is a graphic design platform. It's a user-friendly interface, and it allows the user, which is you and I, to create professional-looking graphics, documents, websites without an extensive design experience. So you can easily just download Canva on your phone, use templates on Canva, and people will regard you as a professional graphic designer because Canva is that simple. So what are the benefits of using Canva? Let's say you have a friend and the person asks you, which graphic design app are you using? And you will tell the person Canva, and the person will look at you like, oh, you're not using like Photoshop or Krita or Figma. And you'll be like, what? Canva is very good. Canva is absolutely powerful. And even it has pro version and free version. And the free version is better than most graphic design apps that I have come across that are offline free graphic design apps. So one of the best benefits of Canva is that it is easy to use. It is beginner friendly for non-designers and designers. It is very easy to use. It is time saving. Canva has templates, so you can literally use somebody's template or design and then customize it to how you want it to be. Like you can customize the way it looks, you can delete and put in some elements to the design. You can basically change the way you want the design to look. Then professional results. Canva tool and template helps to create high quality and professional looking designs. Then it's also affordable. As I have said earlier, there is the free plan and there is the paid plan, which is also affordable. If you want to get the paid plan, I think it is 2,000 naira. 2,900. So if you want to also get the paid plan, you can get the paid plan. So now, if you've not downloaded Canva, this is the point where you should already have Canva on your phone. So, Omoba, do you have Canva on your phone? Does everybody
Can you
have
hear me?
Canva on their phone or their? Yes, I can hear you. Do you have Canva?
Okay. Good afternoon. I have Canva on my phone and I have it on my PC too.
Okay, on your PC too. That's good.
Yes.
Other people, do you have Canva? Have you all downloaded Canva? I want everyone to have it on their phone, either on their phone or their PC, so that you can look through the interface of Canva and just continue. So you can signify by raising up your hand on your device. Please, let's make it quick. If you don't have Canva, please download it now. Emmanuel, David, do you have Canva on your device?
Yes, I have on my phone.
Okay. Coinsola, do you have Canva on your device?
Yes,
Abiodun,
I have
do you,
Canva.
okay, Abiodun, do you have Canva on your device?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who else? Ifeoluwa was on this call before. Okay, let's continue. So I'm going to be using Canva on my laptop. So this is the interface of Canva. And as I said before, Canva offers you free templates, or you can customize your own template. So you can decide whether you want to use somebody else's template. What I mean by template is a design that has already been created but uploaded on the software. So, or on the application. So you can either use, this is a practical class, so you can also click on the app to see what I'm doing. So the first thing you see on Canva is this search bar. So on this search bar, you can search for templates. Let's say I want to create a presentation. So I can search on presentation template, and it will give me design options. Sorry, the network is kind of slow. It's giving me design options. So some of them are free. If you see this crown on it, it means it's the pro version. So for my own Canva, I'm not using the pro version, I'm using the free version. So you can use the template, click on the template and customize the template to your own satisfaction. That's why I said Canva is user-friendly. Then you can also use the search bar. And also use the search bar to search for all your content. So some of the things that you've designed before, you can click on it and search for your own content. But instead of searching for it here, you can check everything under projects. So if you want to go to projects on your phone, you just click on this 3 line by the left-hand side. And then you have home, you have projects, templates, which we're under. So you can click on projects. And once you click on projects, you have all the projects that you've ever done before. So all the things that you've designed before in Canva. So here I have everything. And to be more organized, you can upload those projects in folders. So here you can upload it in folders. Here I have all of the designs. Under designs, I have all of the designs that I've ever done before on Canva. I have the images. It's here. and the videos are also uploaded on Canva. So let's go back to the home page. Under the home page here, under this For You, it has created things that you've already done before. Based on what you've created before, it has recommended options of like the settings that you can use. For example, I usually create more graphics for Instagram posts. So it has already created a place where I can just click on this and I have a new design that is in that ratio. So if you want to create design, it's to give you templates and recommend the ratio or the pixel and the ratio at which the here I can just click on which one I actually want to create, whether Instagram post or Facebook post. And if you want to create a video on Canva too, you can also create videos on Canva. You can just go here and create videos. If you want to create presentations on Canva, you can come here and click on which one you want to create. And then there are templates on that. So to create a new design, you can either click on the blank page right here, or you can go up here to create a design. And under here, you would see the various ratios. We have the ratio for docs, we have the ratio for whiteboard, we have the ratio for a presentation. A presentation is like a PowerPoint. We have the ratio for Instagram posts, we have the ratio for Instagram story, different ratios. So you don't really have to cram the ratio in your head. But if you have a particular ratio of the design that you want to create, you can just click on customize ratio and you'll be able to customize the particular ratio of the design you want to make. But most times, all I do is just click on what I want to make, where I want to post it. And most times it's usually Instagram post. So I just click on the ratio for Instagram post. Or if I don't know the exact ratio of what I want to make, but I have an inspiration, like a picture that I want to replicate, I can just upload that picture from my file or from my phone, and I'll be able to get the ratio of that particular picture. So let's say I upload this. Click on use a new design. Then it has read the ratio and then created it. So I can just delete that image out of it, and I have my blank page or my blank canvas. So under this setting, this is the place where you actually create your design. So by the left, you have various options of various tools you can use to create your design. We have designs. Here you can see other examples of things they have made with this particular ratio of design. Different templates that you can use in your design if that is what you're working on or it's similar to what you're working on. So if it's more of like an Instagram post, it will show templates that are similar to the Instagram post. And if I'm feeling lazy that day, I can just click on any of the templates and change some things, change the images, and I would have my design as easy as that. Then the next one is elements. So for elements, you can pick lines, shapes, graphics, pictures that you can use to create your designs. There are all various elements of design, of graphic design, and we're going to get to that in our next class. But here you have different things, and most times you can just select a particular word. Let's say you're working on something that relates to mathematics and you want to put in elements or little images that look like math symbols. You can just click that there and it will look for elements that look like that. It will look for photos, it will look for videos, it will look for audios. That's for the pro version though. So here we have graphs or little images that you can put in your design. So some of them are pro version, some of them are free version, but it's actually a lot. There's actually a lot that you can use. So that's about elements. So for elements, you have shapes also, you have audios, you have frames, you have mockups, different options. Canva is so expensive, and because it's an online platform, you have to use it with your mobile data. So it's very expensive and very wild. So if it does not find a particular image or what you're looking for, it will tell you that, oh, I cannot find it. So you'd have to maybe download it from Google, but the amount of options it gives you is wild. So now you have text. So for text, you can input your text. You can input your text and design it however you want to design it. So here I can just click on this and write MSciClinic. And under that, I can change the fonts. So you have different fonts and text styles. So however you want to change it. And then you can also change the text style, whether you want it to be in heading form, which is like the title form, or subheading, or body form. So, and you can also change the size, but I don't want to dive too deep into the creation of graphics because we'll get into that deeply in our next class. But I just want to show you around the interface and show you how to navigate the interface. So you have text, then another one is brand. For this brand, if you have a brand or like you have a company and you can just upload that company's logo or template to this brand section, and you'll be able to select your colors, your fonts that are relating to your brand. So it can be easy for you to just select it from there and create it. Abiodun, you raised your hand. Do you have any question?
Yes, I want to ask that how can we download the Canva Pro on our laptop?
Yes, I was even going to say that,
Canva Pro.
Miss Toast, I was going to say that as well, that possibly I drop it in the chat room that if they have questions, please, if you have questions, it's not the classroom kind of setting, please feel free. That I was going to also suggest that if everyone can download this app now so that they can be following the process as we all proceed. So if it's possible, we just go through the process.
So if you've not downloaded it, please download.
If it's possible, we go through the process of downloading. So everyone, please, if you've not downloaded, can you drop a message in the group now? If you get to download it so that
so to download it,
Ms. Tosin can take us through the process. of downloading
Okay.
it. So, and should be taken through the process step by step, and you will be dropping a message in the chat to say that you've downloaded. It is when everybody has downloaded, then I think we can now. All right, Mr. Silva, to you.
Okay, so to download it on your laptop, you just need to click on Canva and or www.canva.com and see download Canva for Windows or download Canva for Mac. And here you'll be able to download Canva. So you click on download Canva, so it will download the setup for the app. Canva can be used on your browser. As I am using it now, I am using it on Chrome, Google Chrome browser, but you can also use it as an app. So let me show that. Okay, so once you download it here, it will show under your downloads Canva setup and the version. So as everybody's been able to, it's a big app, so it might take a while to download. That's what I was saying from the beginning of the class that you should start downloading. So Abiodun, have you been able to download it?
Then, for those of us that are not using laptops, can we signify? If you are here and you're not using a laptop and maybe you're using a phone, is it possible to signify?
Okay, but Mr.
Yodun.
Emmanuel already said that he has Canva. To download it on your phone, you just need to open the Apple Store or the Google Play Store and then search for Canva. And then you select Canva app and you can just tap on get or install and you wait for the app to install. So once it has installed, you can just click on it. So Abiodun, have you been able to download it on your PC?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so once you download it, you just click on this so to show you the app on your folder. Then you can just click on it to start setting up on your device. So that's how you download it. You just set up and install the app on your device. Or you can just use it on your web browser. Like I'm using it on my web browser. I just search on how you use it on your web browser is that like you search Canva and you click on waiting for this to for everyone and to just take you to the interface directly. So if you feel like, oh, I cannot finish downloading it now, you can just open this for now and follow along. Okay, so I hope everybody understands what I've been doing so far. If have any questions, please signify. Okay, in the icons by the left-hand side and its functions, I've explained the design icon and what it does. I've explained elements. I've explained text, where you can add text. And there are also templates for text. So if you see a template and you're like, oh, I prefer this for my design, instead of me trying to figure out how to design the particular topic on my own, I can just click on it and edit it however I like. So it's still loading. Okay. So I can edit it however I like. Can change the main one down. Oh, thanks already. Move one away and edit this one. Anyhow, I feel like I'm in text, and I've also talked about brands. Let's talk about upload now. So if you want to upload an image or you want to add an image to your design, you just click on upload and you can upload a file from your desktop or from your phone. So once you click on upload, open the file, it will upload it, and you'll be able to, okay, that file is already uploaded. Upload it like that, and then you can drag it into your desktop. But if you don't want to like cover okay, you notice that it's when I was dragging it's kind of increase its size. Do you want to drag it to the whole page, or you just want it to be like a snippet in? But if I wanted to reach the whole page, I'll take it to the edge of the canvas, and then I can make it the whole picture of. So then the next, click on any pen. Before we go into designing and all, I'm going to teach you the major principles of graphics design. Sorry, can we all hear me? So I'm
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
explain the major principles of graphic design. Principles of graphics design. There is contrast, there's emphasis, simplicity, hierarchy, and repetition. So essentially means that you are juxtaposing different elements to create visual interest and to emphasize on a particular or an important thing from the design, and you have a title of the program or the topic of the program or program. You can have that program be a different color than the color of the other text in the design. So it's to create visual interest. So people will be like, wow, people's eyes will be more visually connected to the title or the text of the program than other text in the graphics. So it's to create emphasis on an important information on the program. They usually do it for date and time on flyers. So you notice that the flyer, the color of the date in a flyer is a different color from the major color. Design is to create emphasis on that information so that people will know that, okay, this is the time, and you most times the time might be in a might be a bigger size than other other text. The other text might be in a smaller size and the time will be in a bigger size to create emphasis on that information. It can be achieved through it can be achieved through variation in color, size, shape, texture, and typography. So the font of the text will be different. This is a principle of graphic design. It's used in almost every graphics design that I've seen. Most times, if you see POS sign, the POS will be bigger than other texts in the design. It's just to lay emphasis on, okay, what we are doing is POS. So its contrast helps to guide the viewer's attention and makes graphic design more dynamic. So it makes it more interesting. Then another principle, as I stated earlier, is emphasis. So emphasis, just like contrast, it is used to highlight the most important element within a design. Within a design, it can be achieved through contrasting colors, larger sizes, unique typography, and strategic placement. So a graphic designer might might try to place an important text in the center of a design so that it can be known that this information is very important. So it's highlighting the most important element of that design. And by creating a focal point, emphasis guides the viewer's attention and enhances the hierarchy of information. So it's stating by putting the information at the center or making the information size big, the text size big, it lets the viewer know that, okay, this information is very, very, very important. So simplicity. Simplicity is about
Sorry to
keeping
cut you
the
short.
design clean.
Sorry to cut you short, Tosin. Thank you and well done.
Okay.
Just want to take it up from where Tosin stops. And at this stage, I like to have the participants share a few things on what they've learned so far. And because learning is systematic and it keeps growing by the day. So today, Tosin has taken us through Canva and downloading and a few things that needs to be done on it. So can I have Emmanuel, first of all, start by sharing his screen and let us know what has been done so far or learned so far from him. After that, I'll call on Olayiwola, then I'll call on Omoba and call on Omotolani. Then we'll have an assignment for us to do, which we'll turn it tomorrow. Okay, Emmanuel. If Emmanuel is taking time to respond, can we have Olayiwola? Okay.
All right, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So, Sister Tosin has taught us, and she made mention of Canva. That Canva is a graphic design platform that provides a user-friendly interface for creating a wide range of visual content. And she explained elements, text, and brand. Then she made mention of the principles too. So I think that's really
Okay. So who's willing to share their screen now and show us practically what you've been able to do now before we give us assignments for ahead of tomorrow? Anyone? Omotolani, do you want to try? Emmanuel, do you want to try? Who wants to try? I want one of you to at least practicalize, even if it's going to be practicalizing it online. So that while you're doing it, we can be checking to be sure that at least you understand that. So does Emmanuel wants to try? Does Omotalino wants to try? Oh, nobody. Okay, welcome back, Tosin. No one wants to try. So that means that if no one is trying, that means that we've not been, it's that we've not downloaded the app, or we're not doing the things as Tosin was doing it. So Omoba, can we have you turn on your?
Yes.
Have you downloaded the app?
I have the app already. I use Canva, so I'm waiting for the next stage after this. I'm just hoping
Oh,
to.
great.
I already know about this basic thing.
This phase, okay, good. Omotolani, have you downloaded the app? Emmanuel,
Yes, I have. I've downloaded the app.
okay. So can we have Omotolani share screen? Let's see what the apps looks like.
I can't share my screen now because I'm having like network issues, and so it's a bit very, very slow.
Ah,
I
okay.
don't know. Yes.
Okay.
So, but I'm following and I've downloaded the app, but it's just a lot right now. So, but I'm following. I've gotten, like, I understand everything that has been taught, and I can actually relate to the interface, the how to create the design, and the ratios, the sizes for different Instagram posts. If you want to use it for maybe another, like, I saw how everything is. So I totally understand. Yes, I think I have a good grasp of it.
Okay. So that's awesome. So, Tosin, I think I'll hand over back to you. I just wanted the feedback from I'm glad to hear that Omotolani is having a group's grab. Who have I not called? Emmanuel, did I call on Emmanuel? Have I called on Omoba? Emmanuel? Is Emmanuel there? I think Omoba has spoken, but I'm not sure I've heard from Emmanuel. Okay. So let's round up and hand over to Tosin. So I think, Tosin, what we'll do is in the next, say, few minutes, you can take the last part and let everybody have like a take-home task, which we will post to the group so that those who are not here can also follow and download. And that take-home task, people can post their response. So I don't know what assignment you're going to give to everyone. Post their response to the WhatsApp group, and the best 2 or 3 will probably we'll decide what award we're going to give to the best 2 or 3 participants at the end of the day. Then some of the postings too might also go online as well. I must also say that MSciClinic is a global academy. Pardon that we didn't introduce you to the team. My name is Dr. Bolaji Adewi. I'm the CEO of the academy. And we operate in about 4 or 5 countries. And at the end of this section, for those who are going to move faster, we have some clients in some countries that requires people to do some digital jobs for them. So I advise that take every process serious. If you have questions to ask, please ask Tosin. She'll be happy to provide the support to you. So Tosin, over to you. Let's take the last part for today. Then we have an assignment for everyone, which they will turn in to the WhatsApp group ahead of tomorrow. All right, Tosin, over to you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. As I was explaining the principles of graphics design, another principle is simplicity, which means that your design has to be clean and easy to understand. You find out that most bad designs are cluttered and they have a lot of what do I call it, fonts and different, just mixtures of different elements that don't mix well. So if you want to create a design, you have to create it to be as simple as possible so that the information can be well understood. So another principle is hierarchy, and it's basically organizing and prioritizing information. So most times when you're creating a design, there are some informations that are more important than the other. So you should also learn that you have to prioritize certain informations. More information has to be more important than the other. And it helps to guide the viewer's attention and helps the viewer to know what is important and what they actually need to read. Because if you notice, most people don't like reading. They love to look at pictures and their eyes is more visually appealing than appealing to text. So if you want to create a design, you have to prioritize the important information. You see that book covers, most times the text that are the biggest is the title of the book, and then the author's name is like the smallest font or the smallest size in the cover. So when you are creating a design, you have to prioritize hierarchy. Another principle is repetition. So repetition involves the consistent use of visual elements throughout your design to create unity and to establish a sense of rhythm. Repetition can be applied to colors, fonts, text, textures, and other elements of your design. It's important to use repetition in your design and not just bring different elements from different places and combine it together. It won't turn out well most times. In most cases, it does not turn out well. So it's good to use the principle of repetition. There are other principles of design like balance, proportion, unity, which I've explained in repetition. There's pattern, there's movement. I've explained contrast, I've explained rhythm, and those are various elements, principles of design. So for our assignment, I want us to observe these two graphics, and I want us to point out some principles that you can see in these graphics. For example, the principle, let me just do one. For contrast, you can see in this second graphics, which is Holy Spirit Hub, Knowledge and Excellence Seminar. You can see contrast in the title where Knowledge and Excellence is color blue and Seminar is color green to show or to emphasize the point of that it's a seminar, or to just make it more dynamic, to make the design more dynamic. And you can also see what I explained with emphasis in the time, which is 10 a.m. So the assignment for this class is to observe these two graphics and to note out the principles that you have seen that have been applied in these graphics and state your reason. So this assignment should be dropped on the group. I am going to send the images to you so that you can observe it by yourself. And I'm also going to send the slides to the group so that you can also review the slides. And that's our assignment for today. So do you guys have any question? Any question? Please feel free to ask questions. Okay, since there's no question, please, as Dr. Adeoye has said, the best answers will get a reward. So make sure to do this assignment. And thank you for joining the first session. We'll have our next session. Okay.
Okay, so my question is, are we submitting the assignment in the next class?
No, we are submitting it on the WhatsApp group from now till 2 p.m. tomorrow, the solution should be dropped.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So thank you for joining today's class. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in our next class tomorrow. Please take note, no African time, and be as early as possible. 3 p.m. we start. Thank you very much. See you.